What up, everybody? It's Ponzer here, and today we've got a special game, a very special game actually. It's a public server game. Sorry, it's not a match mode, but if you want to watch a match mode game, I've got like 12 of them in the previous video. You just can skip around. But we're back in the pubs after a brief hiatus, just getting out of the pub mindset for actual match modes, and now we're getting back into it. And today we're witnessing history, I think. At least in this current generation of Wick, we are going to see a player achieve something that is rarely done. Very rarely done. This Ealien guy, that's what I'm going to call him, Ealien. Maybe it's Ealien. It could be Ealien. He is from Shitty Sports, and they just kind of came back into the scene again, and these guys were pro players back in the day, like 2008 day. He's going to score 2K with air. He's going to score more than 2K with air in this game. And that is a feat because what a lot of people don't realize is it's very hard to score with air, even if you're having a fantastic game. The average score for a good air game is probably 1,200 points. You rarely get higher than that, and you can tell an air player by their abysmal average score. Like very good air players, excellent air players, if all they do is play air, their average score is trash. And it's not because they're a bad player; it's just because it's harder for air players of all roles, other than of all the roles, it's the hardest for air players to generate TA. And Ealien is showing us one of the first strategies that you can use to score a lot more. But he's got this thing getting involved in that 4-pointer cap. That's great, but look at what he has to deal with as an air player. Godspeed, who otherwise known as Bravo, and we could tell it's Bravo by the fact that he went medium air opening on USSR side, and it took him a long time to get here because he opens 5 mediums and then flies over there every game without fail. He has to deal with that, and that's the problem with playing air as well. Like, if you're scoring a lot, you're doing a lot of damage to the enemy team, and they're going to notice that. It's not like support where you can score a lot by repairing and like getting caps. Like, you have to hurt the team actively and visibly in order to score your points, to like make your money as an air player. So yeah, air players struggle with the 2K games. Like, I don't have 2K, and I'm gonna admit it right now. I'm pretty cheesed that he beat me to it, because I've been playing a lot more Wick than him in the last couple of years, and good for him for not playing the game so much. But it's just embarrassing for me. And there's a lot of other air players who I want to shout out that don't have the 2K score in their current accounts. Like, I don't care about past, my Wick account from 10 years ago, I had 2K and everything. Like, that doesn't matter because the game is different now. Like, the players are better. Like, everybody here metagames you. It's brutal. And that's the problem with air. Like, you got to deal with Bravo going meds. You got to deal with assholes throwing air-to-airs at you. Anytime you play well, you're going to be countered hard. Just the support players, like, they know their stuff now. They're kind of hiding. They're smoking. The armor players aren't as clueless, but we are going to see some clueless armor play from everybody involved. And I think that's probably your only hope. And the other thing that can help you with the 2K games is another player feeding you points. And see, I caught him. See that? Haris, who's his buddy, also from Shitty Sports, I believe. Also a dirty medium air player in pubs, which is despicable. But we'll ignore me losing my medium air. But anyways, they're buddies. They're always playing together. He's chucking him TA. So we'll see that TA being used, because it's one thing to get chucked to TA. You have to actually be able to use it properly. On this map, it's obvious what's going to happen with all that TA. But still, we're going to see some dubious use of TA in this match. But right now, he's struggling. We're 5 minutes in. 280 points. Because it's hard, and we've got actually it looks like 3 armor players, because I saw small island, Justianos, and that other noob guy getting killed, and I think that's his saving grace. Yeah, Bravo cannot micro air, worth a damn. His saving grace is going up against triple armor, and then their support is dropping Artie. In the meantime, notice what I'm doing here. I'm doing proper armor play on this map. I don't really talk. I guess I could talk a little bit about armor while this guy's kind of collecting himself. Like, he's only got his full set now, but armor on the USA side is all about capping Union. Honestly, like, number one, like, you saw me in the opener, like, I solo capped Union because fuck my team, they're too slow. Like, you know, if you were fast enough, you could have capped with me, but they were too slow. I'm capping that as a number 1 priority. Number 2 priority is blobbing in the middle intelligently. Me and Clark together is not very intelligent. Like, there's just a dearth of intelligence in this combination, but you got to just keep moving and just hope that you don't attract the TA from them. So you just have to keep moving, keep blobbed, and just chill here, and you have to be ready, because there's going to be a moment where you push here to kill the enemy team. Until then, there's really nothing else you can do. Like, look at this. This is insane. Like, 3 heavies right here. And what I should have done is look at the TA I have. I have 70 TA. I'm dodging these because we're obviously going to get TA'd here. So you just got to be ready for that. I should have dropped like 2 heavy air supports and then pushed in. But I was kind of waiting for something specific, and we'll get to that. In the meantime, this guy he's killing Jeeps, although he let these live. He's doing some back action. He's kind of missing out on all the tank kills. Like, look at all these damn heavies. Like, it's ridiculous. But he's doing a good teamwork thing, is killing these forts. Like, the enemy team should never be allowed to have these forts. It's bad news. And it helps when the nukes start flying. Having these forts gone makes it harder for them to cap this, which is critical. And everyone's waiting now. We're 45 seconds away from nukes, and both teams have been very careful about spending TA. Like, we haven't seen a lot of TA being spent on either side, and that's a bad sign. When you're in, like, you know, there's some tank busters here and there, but that's it. So we know that there's going to be a lot of nukes flying the second 12:30 hits, which is the cooldown for nukes. And I'm about to get 80 TA, and I'm just like, oh, can I get it? Can I get it and drop? I'm so excited. You know, I get the 80 TA with 10 seconds, so I'm just waiting. I'm ready to go because I know I'll have to drop the nuke, and then I'll have to run because they're going to nuke as well. And watch this. I slap it down, same second as him. He gets it a little faster. He puts it in the wrong spot, though.
They're about to nuke us.
They're going to nuke us. So now, like, I'm stuck between, like, a nuke and another nuke and an air player. Like, oh, fucking Bravo, man. And he got the score for that. Infuriating. That's, like, the worst feeling in the world. I also forget to micro my spawn. It's awful. And then my tanks survived the nuke but died to the stupid Bravo air. Yeah, terrible. Yeah, this guy is probably just saying what in the goddamn, because this is his first time getting nuked, but, you know, that's nobody's fault. I should have been smarter, really, and waited to see if somebody was going to do, like, the clutch right away nuke. So we were both very greedy, bad team players, basically. We let ourselves down. And the interesting dupa drops, he actually gets the cap there. Wow. I didn't notice that. That's crazy. See, dropping on the points, guys. It works. There's the other nuke. Just brutal. I know Yalvi's gonna spawn rape us. Freaking Ahurus. This guy's so greedy. Like, he was double repair. Like, and this guy too is even worse. Just double repair tanking. Well, like, very frustrating. Very frustrating. In the meantime, this guy's still having a normal game. Like, he's got a lot of ranked up choppers. But notice the score isn't anything really to write home about. So, like, at his current pace, He's got 700 points roughly. He'll only get 1400, which is still a fantastic game. Like, he's had a good game if you extrapolate it to the end, if it goes 20 minutes. And that's the other thing, like, it's hard if you're really at the mercy of the game itself to go the full time. And Bravo drops. Thank God. I mean, he's not playing mediums anymore. But yeah, he's killing overextended tanks. It's great. And in the meantime, we're losing. And this is the other thing I want to talk about. This map is somewhat biased, I would say, for USSR. Especially if the USSR team knows what they're doing. Like, it's easier for them to get to here. And USA is very fragile to nukes. Like, you can decap all of the USA pretty comprehensively. Oh, it's so close. You can decap them pretty comprehensively just with the nuke on this little corner. Like, if you nuke there, you decap everything every time. And it's so easy to, like, crush the USSR team. And, like, if you let crush the USA team, like, if you let the USSR team get a big enough lead, they're just going to nuke you in the last 2 minutes. Let's say it's close, and you're fucked. So you have to play a little smarter for USA. And, like, they're doing what they should do, which is, like, push up tanks really far and decap this. And our response is a danger close nuke. And so this is a double nuke. I think he's actually going to do a triple nuke. You see he's parking his choppers in the corner because he's going to be holding another nuke. So we'll watch this spread. We'll see how much points he gets from those. Yeah, that rockets him up to 1200. Kind of, like, unluckily, like, even though these guys were in the danger zone, Diamer hid them behind this building, I guess. And the other one was hiding under here, and they all survived. Oh, he's hiding over here. They all survived. That's painful. And I miss out on this cap. Oh, wait, am I going to get on it? Please?
We launched a nuke towards
the enemy. Got him. And so there's the third nuke from Ealien. Ealien? I don't fucking know. These goddamn Europeans and their weird names. We'll see this. This one is pretty decent too. And look at that. He has enough TA to cluster these as well. Damn. The Jeep survived too. In the meantime, my drops get cleaned up. Like, I've learned my lesson. Like, that, my double nuke mishap is basically karma. Because an armor player really shouldn't be nuking, especially on a map like this. Like, I should be dropping and, you know, contributing stuff to the team that other players can't really do. I shouldn't be nuking. So, that's karma. Shit happens, as they say. In the meantime, he's jumping in here, killing more naked tanks. And Bitcoin is trying to kick this guy. Like, this guy's a new player. Like, it's literally his first game. Or, like, his first day at least. Like, I saw this guy asking if we were playing in the Discord. Like, he's a brand new player. Don't kick brand new players. Like, what is he even doing? Like, he's playing infantry. Like, that's good teamwork right there. He's taking the hit. So yeah, I'm dropping tanks on the points. Yeah, that's it. Deal with it. Ealien is killing force, at least trying to. Oh, please get out of the building. Yeah. That's rough. See if I can kill this guy. Yeah, people really need to learn to micro their drops better. Yeah, we get the cap there. And we're finally winning. And look, he's getting close now. So close. 1,600 points. The game is even. Like, it's not turning into a stomp. Look at these guys just inting all of their repair tanks into him, just feeding him. It's like they want him to get 2K. You know, that's despicable. And here we go. We have chosen the moment to basically step on the neck of the USSR team. And this is what you got to do. You have to be here, ready. And when you see weakness, when their air is gone, when their team is in disarray, or when you just absolutely need to just go in, you go and just park your tank on the point, Maybe you get ready for some TA like that. But you be on the other point, you spread out a little bit, and you keep throwing units in here. Just streaming units, and just park on the points. And hope to God that your support players aren't so greedy and useless that they can cover you as well. And look at this guy scanning. There's no AA anywhere. There's one AA, and he's just scanning and eating free heavies. Like, are they still triple armor? Like, where is Small Island? Oh. Yeah, and in the meantime, Clark is asking for TA so he can do a double. When we could have used like a heavy airstrike. We really needed a heavy airstrike there. That would have prevented a cap and just constant heavy RDs. Yeah. In the meantime, we're still decapping. This is how you win the game, but it's not really about winning the game at this point. It's about this guy just got 2K. Jeez. Look at that. #1 score on the team. Clark, oh, this guy's going to do a second nuke. Okay. And this guy's dropping heavy RD. Like, yeah, so he was getting fed a lot of TA. Like, I saw just constant TA being sent. And that's why this Aharis guy is such a low-scoring support player. Even though when he's double repping like a whore. Is he going to save the Star Heavy tank from Clark? Oh.
Hostile nuke incoming.
And yeah, and yeah, this is funny. Like, yeah, their armor was trash this game. This guy was playing armor. I'm glad that he's internalizing my displeasure at trash play. Wow, that was a danger close nuke. Jeez. Like, it didn't even decap our back. Really dubious nuke right there. That might have actually lost in the game. But yeah, I'm glad that a player is internalizing my disgust at bad play. So yeah. And I'm too busy. I didn't even notice that guy playing. Like, I don't know what he's doing wrong. He obviously thinks he's doing something wrong. Probably just he's getting destroyed by this guy. And there's really nothing you can do. Look at this. He's going in. No scout needed. Took out 2 AA with, like, I mean, he's scanning, so.
The reinforcements are here.
And then he saved his flares too, and he gets out. Nice. Oh, almost gets out. Great play. And now the question is, can we get the W? Because it's one thing to play a really great game of air. It's another thing to win the game.
3 minutes remaining.
And yeah, I'm saying I'm glad I'm in that guy's head. It's good. Hopefully he'll get better. Like, if he watches more of these videos, he will definitely get better. Same thing with everybody else. Although, I should watch Ealien's videos. And I did ask him in a post-game interview how he won. And the first thing he said was that he was getting fed a lot of TA from one friend. And then he also said there was a lot of stupid armor that he could feed off of. And then also he dropped units. He dropped that medium air. Medium anti-air. Maybe you should drop a few jeeps, like especially when the nukes are flying. Like a couple jeeps back here and then you can run up and get the caps, because there's going to be a lot of recaps.
They've got one of your units.
That helps a lot. And look at this. Massive combined arms attack. Clark's going to get a decent nuke. And to add insult to injury, yeah, at this point, yeah, I drop tanks to decap. Yeah, to add insult to injury, Clark gets a good nuke. And watch this. Like, I'm outscoring Clark. Boom. He's, like, basically tied with me. Awful. You know, it's one thing
the enemy launched
to like oh man, so that was a good cluster, man. Like, that was great. It's one thing to have this guy get 2K. It's another thing to not be the highest scoring armor player with Clark. And yeah, this is your typical, but not so typical Space Needle game.
They've got one of your units.
I tried to precision already to this guy to death. It didn't work.
1 minute.
Yet another nuke. That's a deep one. But it's just not enough. Like, the push here really worked. And we can just look at Yeah, here's Clark's final
Your
nuke.
reinforcement is ready.
And that's going to be a dirty one. See, I'm still
Got
outscoring him
casualties.
by a little bit. But this is going to propel him into the stratosphere. Yelvoy, you flew right into that, man. Jeez. Yeah, look at that, 1,600 points. But yeah, this guy, 23. He didn't just scrape
We'll send in some more
2K.
units.
Like, I got 1,980, I think is my highest score. Something like that. He didn't just scrape it. He blew right past it. Just an incredible thing. He's demoralizing the other team. Like, this guy is not going to play anymore today.
10
Mainly
seconds
because this guy
remaining.
is just brutalizing their armor. You know,
5, 4.
next time, like somebody has to feed me some TA. Somebody has to get the other team to go triple armor, all noobs. Somebody has to get the support guys to go arty, and then like no air. I could probably do it, but 2,400 points, incredible. This guy showing just how skilled the old school players are to this day. And yeah, that's a pretty interesting pub. Hopefully I can one day attain the air skill as this guy. Anyways, take it easy, guys. Later.